Many people are familiar with the grade school way of finding an average of numbers, adding all the numbers up and then dividing by the total number of them. What we want to use here is a weighted average and compare that to the old school method of doing it. In the old way, we would find the mean or average of x by adding up all the different pieces of data that we had and there's quite a lot of them. Then we would divide by the number of them. So let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, this gives us 60 over 15. So our average here is 4. That's the old way of doing it. Now we want to use the statistical weighted mean formula, which will actually make things easier for us, as we'll see, especially when we have repeated entries. So here I notice that we have 3 2's. So instead of writing all those 3 2's out, I'll just simply write 3 times 2, which really means the same thing as 2 plus 2 plus 2. I see that we have 3 3's, so let's put that in as well. There are 3 4's, 3 5's, and 3 6's. This is part of the weighted mean formula. It says you take the value, that would be the data piece, the 2 or the 3 or the 4, and then multiply by the weighting, which is how many of them there are. Another way to say that would be the value times the frequency, frequency meaning the number of times the data piece occurred. Now in statistics, this sigma here means to add something up. So we're going to add up all of the products of the x times f's that we have. And then down below, we will add the total number of frequencies. That would be the total number of data pieces, actually. So we can just do 3. So we can do here, so we can do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That would be using the weighted mean formula, and we get the same result. 60 over 15, which is 4. But you can imagine that if we had a large number of data pieces where there were multiple repetitions of repetitions of the same number, then this would be really useful. Then this technique would be really useful. Now in statistics, when we have a lot of data pieces, a lot of times we want to consolidate them all into what's called a frequency distribution. That would be a listing of the different values that occurred. We had 2's, 3's, 4's, 5's, and 6's. And over here we have the frequency, which tells us how many times they occurred. It's a really great way of organizing your multiplication of x times f for the formula. So see, 2 times 3 would make 6. 3 times 3 makes 9. 4 times 3 would be 12. 5 times 3 is 15. And then 6 times 3 is 18. At the bottom, we'd like to sum up the total number of data pieces in the distribution, right? So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 makes 15 data pieces. We also want to get the sum of x times f, though, from this new column. That's going to be 60. And then, according to the formula for weighted mean, we divide the sum of x times f divided by the sum of f, which according to our table version of things here is 60 over 15, which once again is 4. The steps for finding a mean using calculator are below. This is the TI-30X2S calculator way of doing it. And there will be a TI-84 way of doing it included in this document as well.